Hello. I wanted to talk and show you guys the code of weapons. Now, I'm mostly doing it for a friend of mine who I want to show the game to. I'm not sure if he's actually bought it yet, but well. Code of weapons. Game came out a couple of years ago. It was okay. It was decent roguelike. Nothing special, nothing to write home about. Recently had an update which introduced a lot of new weapons and items, and I think the game has become a lot better with the recent update. And this is now, where are we? We're in June 2025. It had a very good update, and the game's become a lot better. There is an endless mode in it now, so instead of completing 20 waves like before, where you definitely ended 20 waves, you could do an endless run and see how far you can get. Especially if you go a broken build. But yeah, let's get into it, and I'll show you a bit about it. Like a normal roguelike, it's got multiple characters. They got individual subclasses and challenges so you can complete. You got the hunters, the melees, the warlocks, the priestesses, the aristocrats and juggernauts and duelists. So it's normal roguelike. Um, I want to try wizard because I've tried it again the other day and I failed. We'll pick out Prison Blade. I'll show you a bit more about it later. Each hero you get a set choice of a starting weapon, an item, as well as a difficulty level. For the starting items, we got a shield run, or we can do that one. Adjacent melee weapons receive bonus magic damage, scaling from melee. Sure, why not? I'll do level 3 because I feel like I won't be able to talk at level 5. It actually has a... Oh, I picked the wrong item. No, let's do that. If you pick a wrong item, you can just walk over to a different... That's better. Different character, you can actually swap. If you change your mind, you can walk up to any of them and change them back. You've got your challenges here. You've got your sort of game progression. As you go through your runs, you acquire these two things and then eventually build them back up. What else we got? We got an armory, which I'll show you now. In here, over time, again, you can unlock multiple weapons. I mean, I've been playing this game, I think I've got about 80 hours in this game so far, and probably a little bit more. Yeah, originally I had like 4 pages of different items to unlock. Now I've only got 1, and most of these I believe are from challenges. For example, buy 10 items in 1 floor as a beggar. Have 50 resources gained as a king, so some of them will unlock over time as you just play through the game. I think most of these for me unlock the same way, the ones that challenge dependent ones. Others, if you're interested, you can just have a read, go through the run. You don't even have to do a full run. You can just unlock the item and cancel out, like a meta progression kind of thing. And let's get into it. Again, that's a new thing that was added. It's like a pedestal. You can choose which items you want to buff up, chance of them spawning during your run. I'm going to select the prison break, and you can select your multiplier, damage bonus, attack speed, crit. Oh, there's actually a max of 10. Didn't know that. We're not that bothered about crit, attack speed, damage, raw multiplier. Sure, why not? During the run, all the way up to wave 20, you will likely get about 40 to 50 of these reliably. These ones more for armory unlocks. I haven't found that much use for them apart from that. Apart from spell blades, is there anything else? Because see, this sword, spell blade, it's magic as well as melee power dependent. Are we gonna look to pick anything else up during the run? As a polearm, it's enchanted. Whereas this will be a blade and enchanted. Potentially. But no. I think we'll just do a spell blade run and see how that works out. Yeah, these are all the weapons I've got unlocked so far. And obviously, as per normal roguelike, they come with multiple tiers. And this is it. Now waves 1 through 5, 6, normally pretty chill. These are traps set up on the floor. But then on difficulty 5, I have to admit the difficulty does spike up a lot. So you'll end up having to actually concentrate. I wouldn't be able to probably talk if we had to do a difficulty 5 run just now. I would just be sitting here silent. Unable to speak at all. And this is another big part of the game, is your inventory management. When it fully unlocks, I think, if my memory serves me right, there's about 15 spaces by 15 or so. So you've still got a decent amount of items that you can have in your inventory. But this is your shopping between the levels. You manage your inventory and you buy items from the gold that you acquired during the run. Again, in the most recent patch, you've unlocked the banishment as well as pedestals. That was a new thing. So now, if an item particularly, let's say these stuffs, I'm not gonna interested in buying them. You can actually banish them and prevent them from appearing again. Now, I haven't been using that feature much because items generally, there's quite a lot of them, so the 5 banishes feel a bit shallow at times. But yeah, so on this run, this depends on 25% of melee damage and 100% on your magic power. So the two that we're interested in upgrading the most are melee and magic, with magic more so than the melee. We want to get our attack speed up, we want to get some movement speed, vitality. Lifesteal is pretty broken on the higher levels. Yeah, one thing I want to mention about the ranged weapons in melee. Now they show up as melee and range. In reality, once you get a few items for the range, your blades actually attack a very far distance. So you don't need to stress too much. Oh, lovely. You don't need to stress too much about your range. Just as you play through, there's a few items which are absolutely superb. That yeah, you will just be killing everything on the whole screen anyway. One of the items that recently added, and I'm looking for, are these. They add floor duration. Basically, especially on the early levels, it allows you to stay on those nice and easy floors for a little bit longer, which means high XP range, high XP gain, higher money gain, and yeah, it just allows you to scale so much better into the late game. Barrels, pretty fantastic. Random barrels that drop from the ceiling. If you're killing them, you can get a level up, you can get gold, you can get heal, or you can get immortality shield. Basically gives you invulnerability for about, I think, a good 7 seconds or so. Another blade, sure. That's one of the new weapons that's been added in the new recent patch. Yeah, I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm sure I will do. We don't actually have space to take anything else on, so I'll just lock this and go on the next wave. I know I've got a bit of money, a bit of gold left over, but I'll just save it up. I'm sure we'll find better use for it in the next shop. But as you may have seen, you've got multiple tiers for your weapons. So like at the moment we've got, I can't actually see it now. I have to do that after. That's the barrel that I was talking about. Oh yeah, you can, apart from moving, which is your normal keys, you got dash, which allows you to sort of get out of trouble. But as you can see, we're quite comfortably clearing them all, with not too many issues for now. Now when opening them up, I'm still focusing on this because obviously we want to get some additional scaling for our weapons. So I do try to work around this at the moment, whereas later on we'll just be basically fully capped out around a crystal heart with a couple more swords this way. But keep in mind, your individual swords and items have their own specials as well. So, like, if you look at the Prism Blade, at the bottom here you've got a 9% chance to inflict 9% chance to inflict status effect for each adjacent enchanted weapon. So each one of these is also enchanted and allows you to just get much more status effects out there. We'll take another dice, another Prism Blade. Combining weapons you can do in this game again and combine the three. Generally though, it's quite expensive, so I would only do it if you're sure and positive you'll get more blades in that same shop. So when you combine, you can see it's 39 gold, but to buy a brand new one, if it drops, there you go, it's 21. So even the tier 2 sword in the shop will probably be about 32, if not 30. So effectively you're burning gold combining swords. Instead it would be much more efficient to just sell the item. But do look out for some of them are a little bit different. Crit chance. This is absolutely overpowered, but I haven't been, it's not on this run. So we want more blades. There's another one. Okay, this is another thing that was added on the recent patch. It's Anvil, which allows you to give your weapons the following stats: percent damage, attack speed, critical chance, as well as an additional stat from every 5 levels, max 10 levels. Absolutely brilliant. Again, like a lot of roguelikes, a lot of the time there will come a point when you have more money than you can spend. Oh, another dice, great. So now you see our floor duration is increased by 15 seconds longer, as well as having 15 luck, which again, like a roguelike, we want, because for a chance for better items and better weapons to drop. For the scaling, yeah, they do scale up to tier 4 in this game. So you've got tier 1, tier 2, 3, and then there's tier 4. There is also unique weapons, and I can't remember, maybe 1 or 2 unique items, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember right now. Yeah, at the moment we're just clearing up. There's another item out there as well for floor duration. There's like a hat which gives you, I think, plus 10 or 15 floor duration, and there is a glove as well, a gauntlet, that gets another 10, as well as attack speed for both of them. I think gauntlet gives attack speed, the hat gives crit and range, and they were again added for the recent patch. So I think I'll just start building out this way. Got space for another sword. Fantastic. XP gain, also very good. I think we're doing okay with that. Yeah, I should be able to. Because I'm not getting tier 2 weapons yet in the shop, I am going to combine at the moment. And I had loads of money left, so I was pretty confident we'll be able to fill this out. Because I put it on the pedestal at the start, so when re-rolling we got quite a good chance of getting them. A healing potion, which again we don't want. We're looking for prison blades. These are lifesteal, which we do want. Not sure if we want it now. Attack speed minus armor. Let's get some lifesteal. We're gonna lock that. Yeah, half some health, but it will give us a 1 revival, which at the moment is fine. Seem to be doing okay. The attack speed on these swords is pretty good. I'm not sure if I will... Of course we want to increase it a little bit to make us a little bit stronger, but I'm not particularly going to focus it too much. But I think we're doing okay. It'd be nice to get some more barrels. Oh, there you go, that's the shield that I was talking about. We don't take any damage at all, whether it's the environment or the enemies. I'm taking quite a lot of damage here at the moment. Actually, I've been a bit careless. Easy talking. Let's concentrate. There you go. Okay, so we want to go 4 spaces. We're not going to be able to unlock enough. Another sword. So let's just do this. We don't have enough money for that. Anvil, yes please. There is another anvil, which is the blue one. That one allows you to upgrade the tier of your weapons. So we can actually up it to tier 4. This is the one I was talking about. Attack speed and flow duration, which is fantastic. Yep. Off to the next one. So I think we've got 4 or 5 dice plus the gauntlet. So our flow duration is already up to a minute. It is, the flow duration is pretty broken on these lower floors. It's absolutely fantastic. It all depends on which run you're doing. If you've got a lot of armor and you're not doing a lot of damage and you just run away from enemies, I think there is a Juggernaut or something like that, one of the other characters that you can play. Basically, your goal is to survive. You don't really have any damage in your build. I'm not sure if you want to increase the flow duration on that one. Let's kill all these. And then we can move on to the next wave. I'm taking quite a lot of damage here actually. A bit more, be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that. Yes, please. Special consider I'm too busy talking. What we got here? Experience gain, melee power, project. I mean, we got melee power, magic power, as well as experience gain, which is quite a lot to be honest. 25% is quite a lot. Still tier 1. Disappointing. This item is pretty good, 20% experience gain. I think I'll lock it for the next one. I want to get that because we need to start getting more space in our inventory. Just to give us more space for our weapons and swords. Well, swords. And we can seem to be killing everybody pretty easily at the moment. Now some money from the barrel. I have to admit, in later floors when you start getting like these here, they do some range damage. That was a level up. You do have quite a lot happening on your screen at once, especially if you're lacking damage in your build. You're not one hitting enemies, and then very quickly your screen will be covered by enemies running around trying to kill you and shooting you, and it gets pretty sad pretty quick. See, if it helps, if I actually pay attention to what I'm doing, we're not taking anywhere near as much damage as we did on the previous floor. Kidok. Got loads more floor. Experience gain, yes please. Time, yes please. We're looking for prison blades now. Oh. Gonna skip on you for now. Attack speed, we don't give a crit. Prison blades, yay! Wow! Tier 3 straight away, fantastic. Let's actually combine them. Because again, we don't have all that much space. We can actually shuffle everything about a little bit. Just so we get a bit more use out of our item. Let's pop it there. Fantastic. Actually, I think I'll swap them to around. Ideally, I want to have one of them buffing the other. Just a bit higher chance to inflict effects. One more of them. +2, make it +3. I'd love one more blade, please. 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 No. Not this time, it seems. I need to shuffle them about. Anyway. Or one more. I might actually skip ahead a little bit on this one. Just to relieve you guys of the boredom of clearing floor by floor. It's not that boring. Let's go one more. Probably skip ahead after this one. Yeah, so you've got some environmental damage, as you can see. You've got venom or poison jars here. Some floors will have flamethrower towers popping up from the floor. You've seen some traps already where you step on them and you get the chandelier dropping from the ceiling. Enemy variety is pretty good in this game as well. These red ones are a bit annoying, to be honest. Because once you have to kill them multiple times for them to die off. When you kill the biggest one, it then spreads into two, and then you kill the little one, it spreads into two again, and just becomes really annoying very quick. Again, especially if you're lacking damage, and then it becomes quite difficult to track them all and kill them all off. And we're almost cleared now. I actually did a run yesterday, and I managed to get quite a lot of items for floor duration. About like floor 12, I think. My run was like 3 minutes long on one floor, and my inventory was fully kitted out by, I don't know, wave 17 or something. So you can get pretty overpowered pretty quickly. But I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. You can re-roll as well to move items of power a little bit better. One more, sure. Yes, please. This one here, really good item, increases your inventory space by 3, especially early on. Problem is, it creates elite enemies on the next floor. So, use. And they are pretty strong. We'll do the run on this next one, and I'll show you the elites. I'm re-rolling. So we get some melee power. No, we want magic power already. Yep, because they're magic power dependent. That bit there. You got glossary here, by the way, as well, for different effects. So we can inflict burn or chill. So for the burn, just add a stack. Every 3 seconds, apply the new burn stack resets, and each stack of chill reduces movement speed and action speed by 10%. So, it's pretty useful. It's pretty useful. We do need to look out for resource gain. I'm okay, thank you. I will need to get some. Yes, please. Yeah, see, 39 for tier 2. Whereas combining costs 32 as well. 39 as well, sorry. Let's get some more barrels going. They are pretty good. We do need to start getting some lifesteal recovery. Some ammo would be nice. Oh, this item is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it loads of range and loads of enemies. So, more enemies, more money, more experience. Range is fantastic. Your swords will just be killing everything off on the other side of the screen. In the very near future. One more? Sure. Can we afford that? Yes, please. Great. So, let's go. I'll show you the elites. That's the 2 elites. Oh, that's quite a lot of damage. Oh, hello. Very quickly as well. That did not feel great at all. That's our revival. Yay, the shield. Fantastic. That shield may have just saved us, really. But we have managed to kill them all both off. I have to admit, that was a little bit hard. I'm not sure that was the best idea I ever had. But I did want to show the inventory expansion. Which is very useful, but also very scary sometimes. Ideally, at this point at level 8, you should have a bit more vitality, maybe armor, just so you don't die as quickly, or loads of movement speed so you can just outrun them. If you can just get out of the way and hit them from a distance, you'll be just fine. Let me just finish this wave off, kill loads of these exploding ones are really annoying as well, because they take forever to explode. Still taking a lot of damage here. It's no ideal. But yeah, I try to, if you do see a revival potion in the shop, I do try to have at least one. Generally, that one revival. You can stack multiples, by the way, so if you see that potion 2-3 times, you can have multiple revivals. But even one just tends to bail me out in the sketchiest positions. Yeah, well, I'm gonna pause here, skip ahead, and I'll see you at wave 12 or something. Okay, I thought this was a good point to jump in for a second. I just completed floor 10. I'm moving on to floor 11. Just killed an elite on the floor 10. That went quite easy. Now, because I'm not doing an endless run, and I'm purely gonna do around to 20, I'm starting to slowly swap out the floor duration items, especially if good items pop up, like this finger here. 18% damage, attack speed increase, melee power, projectile power we don't really care as much, but yeah, it's got really good stats. Eye of the Storm, again, fantastic item for move speed and range, from move speed to range and attack speed. I've locked another revival, I've got one already. I need to start getting some lifesteal and recovery, armor, vitality. Yeah, there's still loads to do, but I'm starting to fill up my inventory a bit. Very soon it'll start getting full and I won't be able to expand anymore. At that point, there's absolutely no reason for the XP gain. It just kind of loses its point. And because we've gained so much more extra XP on the early levels when we had the bigger floor duration, it kind of compensates for each other. So I'm just going to continue on. Well, at the moment we're already pretty strong. We got quite a lot of blades. I did get a couple of pole arms, which are also magic power dependent. I did get a little bit of attack speed, but as you can see, clearing it quite comfortably now. I probably don't even need to move, to be honest. Yep. We can just stand in one place at the moment. If you start to have damage issues, you will soon find out. And they'll just start pressing in. But overall, yeah, at the moment, going quite smoothly. Elites still do a lot of damage to us because we have low health and no armor, and almost no lifesteal, no recovery. Recovery is your basically HP regeneration, which you don't have any at the moment. So if we take damage, we'd rely on that 5% lifesteal or something to heal back up. Unless we find barrels. But yeah. I'm gonna pause it again for now. come back to layer. Just wanted to show another item which is absolutely ridiculously powerful. It's this ritual doll. 7 life steal, 5% dodge chance, both fantastic. Problem, it reduces your HP to 1 for the next floor. If you do think about using that, look out for this particular potion. It blocks the first 5 hits from enemies on that wave. I just took this doll with me. I would normally take this potion with me as well at the same time. So it allows you to basically heal up with the lifesteal and recovery that you've just gained from this, while you can't take any damage. There you go. Again. So, I've just cleared floor 18. We've got 2 more to go, with the floor 820 being the boss one. Let's get our spaces. What have we got? Let's get one of them. Let's get one of them. That one +4. Make it +5. As an update, the best item I've gotten so far has been that one with 20 magic power for our build. That, yes, we've got quite a few of these pole arms now, but they are mostly melee damage, so the damage per second is only 259 in comparison to 497 for that one. Clearly being the better damaging item. They have a larger range, quite good attack speed, loads of lifesteal, so it's kind of there's multiple reasons for them, so they're very useful. I did get one of these, just a twin blade, just to see what it does, because it's a new one and I haven't used it before. Alternates between creating ice and lightning after images, dealing 77, inflicts chill and shock. So, what are we looking for? We got a couple of revivals. As you can see, I've got my magic power up to 71 now, melee to 64. To be honest, not the strongest build I've ever had, but it will do. We got a little bit of attack speed, a little bit dodge, a little bit of vitality, which we need to find ideally something else for vitality. We want to get up to about 150 for health. We got a bit of lifesteal, recovery. We got a tiny drop of armor, which is really bad to be honest. But we do have 2 revivals. So providing we don't die instantly twice, we should be okay. 3 times, sorry even. Do we want... Nah, we don't want another one. What do you do? Nah. Melee power, no. Ideally, I want something that's got attack speed. Tempted. We want attack speed, we want magic power. What do you do? -1% damage for every move speed. Now, we don't have any move speed. So, test build while stationary, dodge chance while stationary. We could do. Problem is, when we come to the bosses, I don't think we can stand in one place, not with our armor. I think we'll just die in like 2 seconds. So I will skip on that. Normally it's a very good option, but not on this occasion. Sure. Let's see how we deal with elites. Do we want the magic power? Minus armor, don't want that. Crit, don't want that. Don't care about that. We'll leave it be as it is. So, this is wave 19. As you can see, pretty strong. But an elite still took out quite a lot of our health. They're probably dead now. That didn't last very long. Unfortunately, the boss does have a lot more health. And our damage numbers are not good. And we're killing everybody instantly. our damage numbers are lower than on a good run. So I have no doubt we'll kill the boss, but yeah, this definitely is not the build. This is definitely not the run for the endless challenge. I think on the endless one, the best one I had so far was a non-moving build, when I had like minus 150 something move speed. This item here is pretty broken for that. I'll show you now. I have the storm. For the every minus 1% move speed, you get 1% attack speed and 2 range. So if you go like 100 minus 100 odd move speed, you go plus 100% attack speed plus 200 range. So instead of hitting for 152 range, you will then be hitting 352, which is all the way across the screen. And that's with your melee weapon, melee in quotes. What have we got? Attack speed, crit chance, sure. Magic power, crit chance, minus armor, don't want that. This is the item, nope. Resource gain, nope. We don't want any crit. We definitely don't want that eats on the boss wave. Vitality and lifesteal, yes please. What else we got? What else we got? Blade. Melee power. What do we do? +1 projectile. Okay, with that. Melee power. Day scale. From melee. We got attack speed here. We got range. We got armor. Dodge chance 10%. Tempted to get some armor. Let's get another blade. Why not? We got 2 revivals. Surely to God we can win with that. Life. Oh, this is a brilliant item as well. So this is for Vampire's Heart. Lose 1% HP per second. But you get loads of lifesteal, you get loads of vitality, you get loads of damage. We just need to find something to get rid of to get it. What did I just buy? Prison Blade. Yeah, you can go away. There you go. Fantastic. Now that solved our health, lifesteal problem. Gave us a little bit of damage even as well. So what would I got? What got? Recovery, magic power, nah. Right, this miniature lantern, I do love them. But I think we got enough. I'm gonna roll one more time just for the laughs. Yeah, we don't have enough money now to buy anything. Okay, well, the boss wave, here we come. The boss will take a few seconds to appear. There you go, you can't miss him. Oh, actually. Yeah, we're not doing bad damage-wise. But with a good build, whoa. With a good build, there would be... Bosses die sometimes within a second. After spawning. Come back. There you are. Yeah, this is pretty chill. Lovely. Oh, I accomplished some mission there as well. Whoa, what's going on here? I didn't even know that does that. Anyway, yeah, this is what you can choose. You can either gather your loot and get back to the main screen, or you can go into the endless run. Now, we'll just go back to the main screen. Run complete. We accomplished the mission there as well. Mini run is spelled right now. And we got the highest floor I had so far was 37, and that was the non-movement build. But on that one, I died pretty silly because I didn't buy any revivals. I had one life, but yeah, could do better. But I haven't been aiming for it, to be honest. Takes quite a while. But yeah, there you go. This is God of Weapons, and yeah, I hope you like the game. Hope you'll try it for yourself and show your most broken build. See what you can do. Bye.